Alright, welcome back. It's the end of day 2, but I guess the start of episode 3. I probably won't be recording too much tonight because my voice gets really weird late at night. I just like to chill and eat and shower because I totally shower more than once a month, guys. Alright, so we just got set up for barb fishing. We have 13,000 feathers, barbarian fishing rod. We just got 15 strength by killing men. And yeah, I'm just going to be AF. I'm just gonna be AF. See, the one time someone actually says hi YouTube, because I obviously don't record 24/7. So when someone says hi YouTube, it's just usually me AFKing. But hello YouTube, welcome to the pond. Welcome to the start of episode 3. Like I said at the end of last episode, this will be the main way to train agility on this account. So we'll see how far we take it because I'll be AFKing all night. So let's get started. Oh yeah, we got 99 fire making last video too, by the way, but I guess it's not that big of a deal for me because it took 5 hours and I've done it so many times on so many accounts, like it doesn't really mean that much to me, but I guess it's cool even though we can't get the cape. All right, I'll see you back when stuff happens. 20 strength and 20 agility, 2 more tasks done. Oh, and we're starting off the video with 1,760 points, although I guess now we're at 1,780 points. It's so funny whenever the spot moves, it looks like a bunch of bots just moving to the next spot because there's so many people and they all move at the same time. I would imagine there's not too many bots doing Twisted League, but who knows? Could be. When I first logged into the Twisted League, I was kind of annoyed because there were no level up messages, but then I found shortly later that once you hit level 30, you start getting every single level up message. And I never thought I'd be so annoyed of seeing these level up messages. I never played Deadman. I assume it was the same way in Deadman where like after you reach a certain level, probably 30, you start seeing the messages. But like I'll go to the bathroom to pee and just like AFK fish. And then I come back and I realize I fished nothing because I just get a level. And then I'll click on the computer once, go to the bathroom, come back and see I only got 1 more fish because I got another agility level message level up thing here. I'm not complaining, I just think it's funny. It's such like not a problem that even exists. I'm just making it my own problems. I'm being a Karen right now. Alright, oh, 800 total, nice. Oh, forgot to mention level 30 for agility and strength unlocks sleeping salmon. And once we get 70 fishing and then 45 for each of these, we'll unlock the final fish for barbarian fishing. And unlocking each of those fish makes it quite a bit more XP per hour. Oh crap, I'm eating right now. Sorry, 40 agility and 40 strength, which is actually 50 and 50. 50 points and 50 points for 100 points. There we go, there's 45 agility and 45 strength, and we already have over 70 fishing, so we will now be catching the highest tier of fish along with the 2 others, so that will bring up the XP a bit. It's pretty late right now, and a lot of the world seems to be pretty empty. So what I want to do is head over to Hosidius and see if we can find a plow, because the plows have been constantly taken up in every single world since the start of leagues. So let's head back over there now, and hopefully we can find an empty one. Dude, it's like no matter what time of day you go, there's always people here. Oh, no way, I found one. Yes, finally, okay. We'll at least go to 5%. Okay, there we go, we got level 10 crafting. That took 12 builds, so I want to stay here a little bit beyond 5% just so we get 10 crafting. That way we can skip past balls of wool and shearing sheep and go straight to picking flax and making bowstrings. I know it sounds so much better, but it really is. It actually is better. Sheep sounds like a nightmare from what I've heard. I guess we'll finish up the rest of the favor by making fertilizer and then doing mess hall. And you get a little bit of farming XP on top of that as well. We got a couple of farm levels from it. I believe also digging at the saltpeter here is a easy task for the diary, not for the leagues. We have to get 45% Hosidius for the mess hall, which means we have to make 350 of the fertilizer. I only had 27 of the saltpeter in the bank from the winter toad grind. I thought we could get a lot more from it, but yeah, I'm just mining until we get 350. And I bought the compost, which costs about 8k. And then we're gonna make the 350 fertilizers and then start training cooking and getting the favor all the way up. Making the fertilizer right now, and 20 farming, league task, 10 points. Okay, here's all the sulfur that we need, or the sulfurous fertilizer. Got us from 16 to 24 farming. Let's turn that in. All right, and if we talk to the clerk here, she'll be able to take all of it from the bank from us. And yes, there we go, 45%. We can do mess hall now. Okay, it's super late here right now though, so I'm gonna head off and I will be right back in the morning in 2 seconds. Rise and grind, gamers. Day 3 begins. I was thinking about this when I woke up and I realized I never like set a goal for this video. I sort of had it in my mind what I want to do, but I didn't specifically state it because it was so late last night. But I think the goal for this video, and I guess the goal for the next few days, is to rush the 4th and 5th relics. because I feel like you can't really play the game until you get all 5 relics. It's like in the main game, you can't truly play the game until you're maxed. Unless you're a UIM, then you can have a lot of fun without maxing. So I guess we'll continue on, maybe like going for favors and going for quests. And then from there, we'll just see where the day brings us. So I think we have some tasks to collect as well from fishing. So we're at 1780 and now we're at 1890. Let's get this mess hall cooking started though, so we can finish up the Hosidius favor and maybe get a couple cooking levels and a couple tasks done. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to say is I don't really want to start training combat until we get the 4th relic unlocked, because I'm going to be picking the Clue Scroll relic because I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I feel like it's not worth doing combat at all until we get the clue scrolls from all the monsters, so I feel like it'd just be wasting time. Unless we have to get some easy points from getting level 40 or something. But once we hit 2.5k points and get that relic, I think we'll probably start doing Slayer and go crazy with it. Now let's get started. Okay, once we serve these pies here, that's going to give us 65 cooking, which means we can now make the pineapple pizzas here, which is the best XP in the mess hall. But especially because we have the double XP from the 3rd relic for cooking, this should be really fast XP. We started at 60, already 65 in like 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, a couple things. Firstly, look at this massive XP drop, 126k. And the next thing is that was actually a task. Serve 20 pizzas in the mess hall. I'm not quite sure how many points we get from that though. I do remember seeing that as a task. Was that 100 points? Damn. Okay, once we turn this in, there is going to be 100% favor, and we got the task done. Apparently that was a task. So even though we are done, I do want to go probably until 80 cooking, because this is so fast, and 80 will give us 100 points. So let's keep on doing this for a little bit. Okay, there's one more task in the mess hall, which was to make and serve 20 stews, and that is going to give us 50 points. And apparently 71 cooking. And now we can just focus solely on the pineapple pizzas. By the way, I just served like 10 inventories of stews because I didn't realize it doesn't count as serving it unless it's like not red here, and like every single world, everyone's making them apparently. Okay, here we go, level 80 cooking. There's the task for 100 points. I found out that you get more XP when this bar here is higher, and it's different on every world, so I was hopping worlds a lot. I probably spent just as much time hopping as I did actually cooking. But we're done now, and let's move on. We do have 100% Hosidius favor. So if we take a look at the favor interface over here, this is all the stuff we unlock. I guess the most notable things are the farming guild, the woodcutting guild, and there's 2 herb patches in this game mode, which is the one by the POH and the one in the farming guild. It says allotment is automatically protected, but it's like the whole allotment patch thing, so the herb patch is protected as well. Tithe farm unlocked once we hit 34 farming, and pretty good stuff here. We could buy rune axe as well once we have enough money for that, because it's a freaking ripoff. It's like 40k. And as we're leaving here, let's also collect our points. 1990 to 2150. Okay, so 350 off the next relic. Okay, 62 agility will be a goal for that rock over there. But right now I want to get some combat stats up, because now that we have 99 firemaking done, I don't mind getting hit points up, and I want to do some questing, and pretty much all the quests that we have left involve killing monsters. So let's go over to Konar and grab a Slayer task. This is also really far out of the way. The Battlefront teleport would be really good to use right over here until we get the Raja's Blessing to teleport here. I'm gonna also buy a face mask while we're here, because we need a face mask to mine the sulfur for the LovaKeng favor. So we'll have that once we get around to it. And then let's grab a task here. All right, perfect. So this is the interface that we get, and I assume the higher the combat level, or probably higher the Slayer level, the more monsters we unlock on this list. So let's start off with sand crabs. Yes. And only 30. I thought okay, I guess we can't choose the number. I guess that's kind of a lot at this level, especially with the 5 times XP rate. So that should be enough to guess to the stats I want to be at to start questing. And also a leagues task. I have no idea what weapon to use. I didn't buy anything from Shayzien yet, so we won't be here for too long. Maybe I'll do some range as well, just see how I'm feeling. Oh, while we're here, I remember seeing a task for enter the woodcutting guild. So there we go. And it's a diary task as well. It's a hard task. That was an easy diary task to kill a sand crab. Ooh, we should try to get that diary done too. Well, 20 attack was a task. We got the big boy mithril pickaxe equipped now, and switching over to defense. All right, there's the 20 defense task. Let's get attack to 40 so we can equip a rune scimitar once we get one from fire giants, I guess. There's another one, 20 slayer. Okay, so we just finished the slayer task, but I don't want to leave yet until we get 40 attack, and then we'll move on. There we go, 40 attack gives us 50 league points. Let's start questing now, and we're going to start with the Ascent of Arceus quest, which is pretty much just going to be running simulator since we don't have law runes for the Battlefront teleport at the moment. Oh, we should do a farm run too while we're here since this whole patch is protected. Yo, it's the place from the Nooblet videos. We should also grab a Slayer task while we're here just because we're here. Anyways, wait, why is there no sand crabs? I'm gonna guess we're just probably too high level to be able to get a sand crabs task, maybe, at this point. Okay, wait, let's talk about the difficulty of the assignments. Stop checking my combat level. Okay, and then if we try getting an assignment now, okay, so we have all this stuff, but there's no sand crabs. Feels bad. One reason why I love this game mode so much is because in the main game, this guy would look like a freaking noob, but right now, this guy's actually such a beast, like, unironically, such a beast. I just switched spellbooks here, and that was a diary task, not a league task. Okay, well, here's the end of the Ascent of Arceus. I think we got 1 runecraft level out of that. We got the league task for the quest done. You got the, I guess, the favor certificate, which doesn't matter because we already got the favor done. And a new page for the book, so we can now teleport to the Arceus house, and that also adds more charges to the book. So if we reminisce with it, we now have these two. Alright, next up we'll do the Hosidius quest, the Depths of Despair. If anyone's looking for empty sand crabs, by the way, this spot is completely empty in the Depths of Despair dungeon. Okay, Depths of Despair is done. That is a league task, and 47 agility out of that. And then the favor certificate, which doesn't matter at all. And then we also get the page for the Kourend's memoirs. And now, if we reminisce, we have these 3 teleports unlocked. I think we're gonna head over to Shayzien now though and start working on that favor. I guess we'll start with the 5% from healing soldiers. And the money that we're getting from these low-level quests really does mean a lot at this stage in the account. It really does matter. Oh, healing a soldier was a diary task for easy. Okay, it definitely seems like they sped up the amount of time it takes for them to feel bad again, because there's a lot of people doing this, and like immediately after you heal them each time they get injured again. Okay, well we got 5% now, so I guess we'll go and help the Shayzien soldiers kill the lizard men. You don't have to actually fight them yourselves, you just have to do 1 hit point of damage. On the east side they're aggressive, but not over here, so let's try yoink ourselves a Xeric's Talisman. Killing one was a task, but they're a little bit too strong, so I think we'll head back over to Shayzien and keep on doing the healing until 30%, and then we'll do the quest. Okay, and this will put us at 30% favor, so we can now do the Tale of the Righteous quest. Oh. Apparently it's only 20% favor, whatever, we'll probably come back here anyways. Let's do the quest now though. I literally just like pulled up the guide right now. Before we leave here though, let's see what we can buy. I want to get a mithril scimitar or an adamant sword, but they're sold out. Okay, well there's armor here, so maybe we'll buy a full armor set. It looks so stupid, and the anti-dragon shield for later as well. Alright, now we're a beast. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, and the shield too. Oh yeah. This man slaps your GF's ass. What do? My cabbages have grown. Yay. Ooh, we got Zerishian fabric as a drop. I believe we can craft that with only 14 crafting. Yeah, we can make the hat once we get the other supplies that we need for that. Tale of the Righteous is done. No XP, but 8k GP, which is a lot right now. We also got the league task done. We get the favor certificate, which is actually going to help for once, give us 10% more favor in Shayzien. And then the page for the memoirs. We can now go to 4 out of the 5 places. LovaKeng is going to be not fun to do. I think I'm just going to keep on healing till 100% though, so we'll go back and finish up that Shayzien favor. Yes, I just managed to buy a mithril scimitar. There's 1 in stock, so we got it now. There's going to be our first combat training weapon once we get the next relic and we start training Slayer. Oh, the upgrades, man, it feels so good. This is like even more satisfying than just making upgrades on a regular Iron Man accounts in the main game. This just feels, I don't know, really good, man. It feels really, really good. Okay, this last one right here will put us at 100%. Shayzien favor, and that is a league task. I guess we should start the Architectural Alliance just so we can start getting those architects locked into it or whatever. Yeah, let's go and do that. This took about 45 minutes, by the way. Definitely helps a lot to have the unlimited run for that. So if we talk to Hosa here, that's where we start the Architectural Alliance. And once we get that done, we'll be able to use the Xeric's Heart teleport on the Xeric's Talisman, which teleports us right here. All right, now before we go on, let's claim all the points and see how close we are to that 2.5k threshold here. Oh, we're 80 points off. All right, we'll be there soon. I think we could do it today. I was looking down the list of quests here, and the only quest we have left is the Forsaken Tower. There is the mini quest that we have to finish, but that's not really related. So to do the Forsaken Tower, we need 20% LovaKeng favor, and to get 20% LovaKeng favor, we need to get 42 mining, I believe it is. Yeah, to mine the sulfur right there. So I think we'll just head over to LovaKeng, mine a few rocks, and then start doing that. It shouldn't be too bad anyways to get from 35 to 42 mining. And then we already got 10 Slayers, so we can wear the face mask. Yo, I just noticed that puts us at 1k total level. That is 50 points right there. Oh, that's freaking sick, dude. That's so cool. It's the 3rd day and we're 1k total. I know there's people who are like way ahead of that, but I'm proud of it, okay? I'm happy with the progress that I've made over these last few days. It's been so much fun too. 1k total. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the level milestone tasks. 40 mining is 50 more points. So we can unlock the next relic now. So before we finish up with mining here, we may as well pick that up right now. So let's go to tasks and claim the points. And we can now unlock the next relic. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Okay, so first one is Spirit of Din. And this is pretty much, I would say, if you're going for 200 mil fire making, this just makes Winter Toad so much easier and you get more loot from there and stuff. So I'm not going with that one because I don't want to do that much fire making. Or if I do, I wouldn't mind doing it without that. Next one we have here is Konar's Blessing. So this is the combat related one. You get 10% increased accuracy and damage for fighting any monster. And if you're on task, that is 30%. So it's kind of like a Slayer Helm perk plus just overall increased damage. And the third one, which is the one I'm choosing, is the Treasure Seeker one. I'll just read all this out loud to you so you can hear how insane this is. So every creature which drops clues drops them at a 1 out of 10 right now. You get clues from skilling activities 10 times more often. Every unstarred clue that you get is stackable. So caskets are stackable in the main game, but with this relic, also the clues are stackable. I think that's how it is in RS3. I've never really played that game, but that's what I've heard. And then every clue that you do, it will be the lowest number of steps. So for example, a hard clue can be between 4 and 6 steps long. This means every hard clue will be guaranteed to be 4 steps every single time, but it's like that for every tier. So let's go ahead and select the Treasure Seeker relic. Yes, this is the one. I love that animation. All right, I guess we're on our way to unlocking the last relic now. 2.5k points to go, and I'll probably be going with the double XP one, which doubles your XP for every single skill everywhere in the game. But yeah, I guess that's the next big thing to work towards is that last relic. But let's go back and finish off 42 mining though, and I guess we'll be getting 10 times more clues now, which I won't be doing any of them until we get like all the teleports unlocked, just so we can do them more efficiently. But I think it'll be a lot of fun to do that, and maybe we'll have a video of like opening 100 hard clues or opening 100 of this clue or that clue or whatever. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, look at that sweaty dude in the corner right there, just being super efficient and fletching so he can mine his rocks faster. What a nerd, right, guys? Okay, there's 42 mining, and along the way we also got 38, obviously, which is what we need to mine dense essence for when we start doing blood rune crafting. Let's head over here to the sulfur mine though, and hopefully not hate life too much. Oh, that was a medium diary task, not a lead task. Also get a lot of XP from mining this, so I expect we'll get quite a few levels. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Just kidding, I'm not doing it. We've been here for over 3.5 hours and we finally got our first clue, Geode. If we're getting these at 10 times the rate, these must be extremely rare to get from the sulfur here. I decided we're getting 100% favor for LovaKeng. Well, I guess that's the last house, so we're going to finish up 100% favor for everyone. LovaKeng is by far the longest one and the worst one. And luckily, we got 60 mining before finishing this up, because we only have to get 65% here, and then we could do the other ones with the quest and then the mine carts, which is really fast. So yeah, I'll just see you back when we're done. Oh, I can't wait to be done with this. This will probably be the worst thing that I'll have to do in leagues in terms of like the most tedious and most frustrating and most, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the reason why I wanted to point out 60 mining was because that is 50 more league points. Yes, it's finally done. 65% LovaKeng favor. That took just over 4 hours to do. By the way, something that helps a bit, which I found, is having these sound effects on right here so that we can see when you're getting hit. Let's take a look at all the sulfur that we got here, because that totally matters, because we'll definitely be making dynamite with that later on. I'm glad we had all the cakes though, because if we didn't have those, we would not have been able to stay here so long. Alright, well, let's do the Forsaken Tower quest now for LovaKeng favor. Okay, and Forsaken Tower is done. There is the rewards. We got 3 smithing levels out of that, and of course, the best part of it is the LovaKeng 10% favor certificate. And then we got the book page as well, the final page. So we have all the pages unlocked. There is another page you can get, but it doesn't do anything, I think. But yeah, here it is completed. And let's go do the minecart thing now. So for the minecart system, Miriam here gives us 5 minecart control scrolls, which we have to deliver to one of each of the minecarts in each of the houses. And here is all of the locations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And while we're going between all of them, I'm also going to talk to each of the architects for Architectural Alliance. We'll feed 2 birds with 1 scone, and we'll get the minecarts unlocked, and we will get Architectural Alliance done, and get the task done. And I'll feel like I've really completed something today. Oh no, I missed one, by the way. The LovaKeng one's not one we turn in. It's the Mount Kingdom Mortem one, which luckily we have the form of transportation to get there much faster. Okay, here it is, turning in the final minecart scroll for 100% favor in every single house. And you can see if we try to travel, we can travel to every location here. It costs 50 GP, and we can pay a one-time fee of 100k, which I will be doing to make it free no matter what. Of course, we're not going to be saving money over the long term. It's more the convenience of not always having to carry money on us. So let me go back to LovaKeng and get the last architect, and we'll finish up Architectural Alliance. Oh wait, there's that achievement diary task too. Is that for LovaKeng? I think it's the one house I haven't tell you to. Cool, we got the medium diary task done as well. We are all ready to go. Let's get started on having everyone here to build the statue together and finish up this thing, and got the league task points because it's getting late now. I just want to sit around and barb fish and edit and eat and wrap it up for today. Look at that massive dildo, statue that we're building. And the Architectural Alliance mini quest is complete, which means once we get a Xerix Talisman, we can teleport straight here, but probably not too useful because we have the respawn teleport on the Archaea spellbook as well as the Kourend teleport on the regular spellbook. But it's an option that'll be there because we'll probably be carrying around the Xerix Talisman with us like all the time. Oh yes, and the 10k XP lamp, which I guess will be 50k in this game mode, which I'm gonna see if we can bank that because I don't know what I want to use down right now. And we cannot bank that. So the lamp has to be used on a skill over level 40, and my first choice would have been Prayer, but it's not level 40 unfortunately, and neither is Herblore, so I think because Agility will be the slowest skill in this game mode probably, I guess we'll use it on Agility, even though it's going to be a passive skill, but we can't bank the lamp. I don't want to have to carry it around with me. Can you imagine like carrying items around with you, especially for such a long time? All right, well, 47 to 52 Agility. I feel like it's a waste, but whatever. I guess I could have planned that better, but it is what it is. But unfortunately, it is that time of day once again where we must say goodbye. So I'm just going to head over to the pond and start barb fishing. Here's the stats that we're wrapping up with. And one last thing that I guess we should do before we really end the video is claim all the points. So we're going from 2520 to 2640. All right, but next video, I think it's going to be time that we get into Slayer because we're done with fire making, we can train hit points, we got the 4th relic unlocked to get all the clue scrolls, and then we could do the clues, start making money, buy all the things I want to buy, make the armor upgrades, get a bunch of tasks done from training Slayer and clue scrolls. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude. This is so much fun. Thank you so much for watching, though. I appreciate it. I hope you're all enjoying. But with that said, thanks again for watching. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.